Welcome. Today is 13 October, the year 2018. If we were living in the days of the three wise men or the days of Joseph and Daniel, we'll be taught that everything is a meaning. I mean, every event upon the earth, every cell upon the earth is a clear-cut meaning. Donald Trump. Trump is a trumpet. A trumpet will announce something. Don, of course, is a king. Now, never ever in time in history has there been a U.S. president who is the genes, or in this instance, the characteristics of a king, which means now there's a full cycle, because we begin with the era of the kings like David, Solomon, then comes the prophets, the apostles, and then the manifestation of the sons of God. Right now, when the time of Romans 8 verse 19, the manifestation of the sons of God, people will make sense of these things. Then we go back again to where we began, the time of the kings. But to the Gentiles are people who are not Jewish people. We do not see a literal king, like someone who's crowned with a crown and so on and so on. Someone comes with the nature of a king. I'm not saying that you must be hysterical about these things. I'm saying we must watch these signs. We're now in the age of the kings, by this time to the Gentiles, not the Jews, but the Gentiles. And Donald Trump is of a king nature. Now, someone who's of a king nature, even a drunkard, after taking his sixth beer inside a beer, can say, that man Donald Trump, that one is a king. And so now we live in the age of people who have a king nature, like Donald Trump, which means going back to the days of King David, King Solomon, but in this instance, to us, the Gentiles, people who are not Jewish people, because the whole plan of God is a cycle. And this now is the scary part, because the Bible has come to a full cycle. It means next up is the mark of the beast era. Now God is good, is full of grace. He can give the world an extension for 100 years, 3 years, 6 years, I do not know. But it means next up now is the Antichrist era. Like I said, only God knows. Because we can actually live in this realm of false even after Donald Trump for a few years to come. And these are now the dying moments of time and Bible prophecies like never ever before. Donald Trump is a sign of the golden age era of King Solomon. But in this instance, it is an era which is good for the people who are very, very rich. Like Trump himself is very rich. It is just like, like a cycle. The kings, the prophets, the apostles, the manifestation of the sons of God, then the kings again. Which means now anything can happen after the time of Donald Trump. But of course, people will always pray for time, for an extension, because once the mark of the beast era begins to rule and reign upon this earth, what terrible times indeed. And so Mr. Trump is a king. He represents the time of the kings, as in the days of the Bible. Not a literal king as per se, but someone, yes, he is a literal king. But what makes him a literal king is more of his nature than someone who sits on a throne, because yes, a president is kingly. A president is a king. My name is Raymond Mafokidze, and I love doing the work of the cross. Please go to www.heavenbread.ugo.org. Before Ugo is YOOCO, that's heavenbread.ugo.org. God bless you.